Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again with another video, man. Peace, love, and abundance to everybody that's watching right now. If you guys need to speak to me, I do one-on-one consultations, so I'll leave my link in my description. Make sure you guys follow me on all my socials and smash that like button, all right? So this video was actually a question from one of my supporters, and he wants to know, what are the 3 biggest benefits that I've noticed on this journey over the course of 8 years? And you know, 8 years is a long time, man. There's so many things that's happened in between that. And I can honestly say that one of the biggest benefits I've noticed is my influential power, right? And I guess you could say the magnetism that I've gained, because you know, I'm not a very talkative guy. I was always very reserved and quiet. You know, I'm the type of guy that would sit back and just watch everybody and observe, you know, listen before I speak. So this journey has definitely brought out the outgoing side of me, made me more confident in myself and speaking my mind. You know what I'm saying? And just what I do, being a content creator and actually helping people, that's a huge benefit in my life, because I like to help, I like to teach, and this gives me that confidence to do that, you know. And there's a lot of things that happen over the course of time, but you know, with great power comes great responsibility, you know, as we all know. So by you being influential, your energy is magnetic, right? It's like gravity. You know, gravity keeps us anchored down on this planet, but gravity is nothing but magnetic force. It's just a magnetic force, right? So you become more magnetic means you attract things in your life as well. You become more attractive. You see, this is why you guys on your journey, you notice when you go out in public, you get stares. People just, they look at you like you're crazy, or they look at you like there's something that's different about you. You know, they can't quite put their finger on it, but they feel you. That's that magnetism. That's that gravitational force that you have. You see? So you got to understand that when you have this type of energy, you start to glow. It's all about your energy. It's all about how you present yourself. See what I'm saying? It don't matter how attractive you are, it's your energy that makes you attractive. Your energy actually shapes and molds this vessel. See what I'm saying? This is why when you start doing better for yourself, your energy gets higher, your vibration rises, you start to look more attractive. You start doing the things that's going to make you look more attractive. As a man, you should always try and find new ways to improve yourself, to enhance your life. Okay? You don't have time to go backwards. You don't have time to waste. Sometimes our routines that we're in, they work for us for the time period, but they don't serve us anymore. Okay? So sometimes you have to switch it up. That goes for your purpose in life and your hygiene. All right? This is why I want to tap you guys in to T. Chinley. This is an uncomplicated skincare routine for men. I've been using T. Chinley for a few years now, and I can honestly say that I love the results that I'm getting. As you guys can see, my skin is clear, you know, and there's other things that I do for that to happen, but T. Chinley has definitely enhanced my glow. So you guys can start off with the level 1, right? There's a tier system that you can choose from. Me personally, I like the level 3, because not only do you get a face wash, do you get an AM and PM moisturizer, but you get a super serum and a eye cream, which helps with aging and having bags and dark circles under your eyes, which is going to further enhance your glow. And it's very simple to use. They give you this instruction card that tells you when and how to use it. They make it very plain for you. If you guys click my link, you get 30% off your first box plus a free gift. You get to choose between a nail grooming kit or a premium scrubber. All right? And if you guys become a member of T. Chinley, You get 30% off your first box and then 20% off for the rest of your life. So that's an amazing deal, man. Don't miss out on this. If you want to tap in, go ahead and click my link in my description or in my pinned comments and get started today. You know, this is a huge benefit. I think so, just because you are harnessing a creative force. This energy inside of you is so strong that you can create another you, another vessel that has your bloodline and your genetics. You see what I'm saying? That's how powerful it is. So when you actually transmute that energy, man, that same power that it has to create a child, it starts to reflect in your life. Okay? So you start to create things in your life. And I think that's a huge benefit for anybody. It don't matter what you do in life, that's a huge benefit. We're all trying to build our life, you know, build a foundation. We're trying to accomplish our goals. All these things have to do with creating something in your life. Another big benefit that I noticed over the course of 8 years is just having a clear mind. And I think people sleep on this benefit because before I knew about this journey, I used to feel dirty, or I used to feel unclean in my spirit because I knew I was doing things that wasn't righteous and I really just wasn't living right, you know. But I didn't understand why I felt this way. Deep down in my subconscious and in my intuition was telling me that you need to change, right? There's something that you're doing that's not right. The way that you're living, the way that you carry yourself, you got to change this. You got to switch it up. I was real heavy in my spirit and my mind. And I noticed when I started doing this journey that, you know, the first few weeks I did it, my mind was clear. Like for the first time in my life, I was confident. I didn't have any fear. I felt bliss. I remember to this day, man, I walked outside and everything looked so vibrant and colorful. Right now, if I wasn't on this journey, it would have just looked like a regular day. But since I was harnessing this energy, right, it was like I seen the colors. I seen a different variation of the colors. They seemed brighter. Everything seemed alive. You get what I'm saying? It's really hard to explain. Like, you had to experience it to really understand what I'm saying. But for the first time, I just felt like I was in paradise. And it was a regular day. You know, but that's the type of energy that you start to feel when you take care of yourself, when you change your life around. With a clear mind, you're able to make better decisions. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have that brain fog. You don't feel heavy. I used to feel real heavy. Like I couldn't think straight, or I wasn't sharp in my mind at all. You know? And this is like me being excessively releasing my energy multiple times a day. Right? My battery was negative. You know what I'm saying? And just to be able to have a clear mind, that feels like freedom. I felt free. I felt like I can create. I felt like I had ambition, and these new goals were flooded into my mind. Like, okay, let's try to do this. Let's try to do this. Let's set this up. I just had this urge to better myself. I would say through the course of 8 years, that's one of my greatest benefits, man, is be able to wake up and just feel clean, feel righteous. You know, I still make mistakes. I'm not perfect, but at the same time, I can be proud of myself. I can be proud of myself because I'm doing something that's not easy to do, and it's helping me out mentally, spiritually, and physically. You know, and I can be a role model to my brothers, you know, the people that look up to me, you guys. Like, it gives me that motivation to keep raising the bar for myself and you guys. And that goes into my next biggest benefit, is being able to love myself again. Like, I think I had very low self-esteem. You know, we're not going to show how we truly feel to the public. We're going to put this mask on and make it seem like our life is good and that we're happy with ourselves. But deep down, we know that's false. When we're behind closed doors by ourselves, we know that's false. This journey right here has forced me to take accountability for my actions, because we all are in control of our lives. Whether you know it or not, you are in control. It's just that if you're not aware of that, then something else is going to take control. Your urges, your habits, your routines is going to control you, right? So being on this journey has forced me to be disciplined with myself, but also be real with myself too. Be truthful. What do you need to change about yourself? All right, this ain't working out for you. Why? It's something that you're doing that you need to change. And it was tough, man, especially in the beginning, because I had to go through a lot of relapses, right? And you already know those relapses can bring your morale down, bring your self-esteem down. You feel like a failure. You start beating yourself up. So I had to deal with that. But after a while, man, you start getting better and better. You start getting more confident. You start to trust yourself more. That's key. You start to have trust. How many people can say they trust themselves? I'm going to pursue this goal and I'm going to stick with it until the end. How many people can say they did that? A lot of folks give up on themselves way too early. So within 8 years, looking back now, throughout all the mistakes I made, man, I can say that I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed because I stuck with it. I stayed persistent. You see? And that carries over into life. Learning how to be accountable for yourself. Learning how to take responsibility for your actions. That carries over to your job. That carries over to your family. To everything that you do. You're going to put the blame on others because you're not successful. You're going to put the blame on others because life ain't working out the way you want it to. Or you're going to go back to the drawing board and try to figure it out. That's what men do. We're logical creatures. So we got to find that equation. And we don't quit until that equation makes sense. We don't sit around here getting our feelings and start blaming other people. You don't never blame no one else for your mistakes. Right? That's what cowards do. You blame somebody else for why you're not where you want to be in your life. So this is what this taught me. And I'm not going to say that I used to blame other folks, but I definitely used to play victim. I used to play victim, and I would never see my faults. I would never look in the mirror and see what I did to make this happen, to be in this situation. So all these things are going to groom you into a better man, right? All these qualities and traits that you're picking up on your journey. These things are going to shape you into the person you need to be. This is why I tell you guys, you got to be patient. Stop trying to get fast results. Because there might be something that you need to learn about yourself first before you can make it to that next level. You got to be in the present moment. This journey is not about the destination. It's about the in-between. The growth, the experiences, the mistakes, how you're being shaped along the way. This is what's going to teach you about yourself. This is what you're going to cherish the most. So look at your journey. This is my homework for y'all. Look at your journey and just start to notice. Write down the changes that you see in yourself. Okay? Write down how you used to be and write down what has changed since then. It don't matter what streak you're on. I want you to write down the differences. And I want you to keep doing this along your journey. So that way you have a roadmap so that you can see how you're progressing through your streaks, through your journey, right? This is going to help you maintain focus. It's no different than if you're trying to work out, you're trying to lose weight, you take a before and after picture. You record your progress, because we already know that getting on that scale don't tell the full story. You'll step on that scale, you might have gained some weight, but in your mind, you feel like you failed, but you don't even know that your aesthetics is changing. You might have gained muscle and lost fat. You see what I'm saying? So this is why you want to record your progress so that you can really see the full spectrum of how you're changing. All right, guys. These videos, man, I can go back through the course of the years and see how much I've changed. This is like my personal diary, my journal. So these are my 3 big benefits, man. And you know, there's even more, but I think these are the biggest 3 that's really helped me change my life. And I can do a part 2 if y'all want me to. But I hope this resonated with you, man. If you guys got any comments, questions, concerns, you know, drop it down below. I do consultations, like I said. If you need to get in touch with me, check out my link in my pinned comments and my description. With that being said, y'all have a beautiful day, and I'm out. Peace.